I don't know what happened with my last recording there. It stopped, so now I have a P2 recording going. Yeah, we're about to go for a walk here, and yeah, see what's gonna go happen. Um, so I had a thought about physics, but I forgot what it was. Well, I was in physical therapy. I ended up having a small, just kind of an episode where my entire body just felt like shit, or shaky, nauseous, weak. Um, it's pretty rough, actually. Anyways, what was that physics thoughts? What was it? What was the physics thought? What was the physics thought? Shit, I had it too. It was a pretty good one. So, whatever. I'll figure it out. Maybe something from Fries, but I forgot what that was too. I've just forgotten everything today. Um, yeah, today is not the best day. I mean, it's a good day, it's not the best day, that's for sure. So, let's see here. He crashed my computer, or my computer crashed itself. Something like that happened. Um, Super duper not a fan of the fact that people are dying. It's also the fact that, I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. Get the feeling that we're just sort of a slow spiral towards crashing into each other. Can you maybe please stop with the... Let's get this started. Yeah, I've been kind of out of it since, what was it, Tuesday? It's Thursday, the end of Thursday. Gotta wait till next Tuesday. I can try and start microdosing again. Hello, friends and family and loved ones and people that want to become loved ones. Are you okay? You're coughing, Kita. Are you okay? Okay. I give you some vape, but that's just not real. Got some future face. Your mouth is very smelly now, Kita. just letting you know, you little doggy. So what's on Twitter? Nothing's on Twitter. Nothing's really on anything right now. Truthfully speaking, what did my mind think about today? What was like the big thing to you today? This stood out to me the most. Oh, who is it? Was it Xi? Xi is going with Trump to meet with Kim Jong-un, or whatever his name is, and I was like, shit. Yeah. And then, it's gonna sound corny, but I realize how many friends and family I have out there while I was that high. Um, yeah, it's gonna be complicated as fuck, isn't it? It's gonna take, oh man. Why things gotta be complicated? I'm a very simple person. I like simple things, linear thoughts. I do well with complex thoughts, but you know. I'm trembling, huh, Kita? Yeah, it's a good call. So, what's the plan? What is the plan? I don't know what the plan is. I want to meet you. I want to hold you. I want to. I don't know what to do. Just looking at my dog Kita. She's so cute. You really are, Kita. You don't even want to sit down. It's kind of actually annoying a little bit. Um, Complicated. Everything's got to be complicated in life. Yeah, I love the simple moments, but gotta work through the complicated stuff, don't we? If you don't get it because you don't know, yeah, you're right. You'll be able to get. Your confidence back by the time. Well, apparently somebody wants me to be their Valentine. I'm all like, I'm down for that, but I don't got no money. I mean, I could probably ask for money. But besides the point, really. I gotta go find somebody. Meet them. Oh, Kita. Kita, you little dog. I'm going to get you all the wonderful things in this world. Although your breath stinks. Like. Anyways. Let's check out. I know, Kita. You don't have to lick me. You don't have to lick me. What's up? Are you afraid? It's okay. You don't have to be afraid with me. I'll protect you. I'll hold you and cover you up and make you feel all good and warm inside. Yeah, that's right, Kita. Yeah. I understand. I've seen so many ghost apples. Why do so many people want me to see all these ghost apples? Giant glass balls. No, don't puke on me. Okay. Wow, I didn't know that there was one. Oh, some people do like that. see here. I'm just looking for questions. Because I don't have anything today. Like today, yesterday, I don't know. I don't know. Like I don't feel like Project Region second, third, fourth place, 2 states more. It should be second place for proof. Okay. Wow, if you pour 3 bags of sugar into a concrete mixer, it will ruin the batch and never harden. That's interesting. Could really fuck something up doing that. Cool. My head is just destroying me. Heads up. You can hear him over there. Why does it seem like everyone is depressed these days? Because there's a lot to be depressed about. Like, a lot of people have a lot of different things to be depressed about in their lives and don't really ever get taught how to deal with the depression. Just taught that, oh, if you're succeeding, well then you're not supposed to be depressed. But in reality, it's not quite that simple. Alright, that's really good. Okay, it's a pretty nasty scrape. Killer 6 is streaming. Why would you be streaming this late, man? What's up, buddy? Yeah, maybe he just wants to have fun. I don't know. I'm used to him not really streaming that late, that's all. That's kind of because it's true. There are definitely program slowdowns. It doesn't let spirits into your body. Whatever you want to think, I don't really care. Truthfully, what's weirder? What I think about it or what you think about? What's really weird when you think about it? That's just terrible. Again, terrible. Yeah, looks like the cat wants him. Look out. Okay. Oh, my head, man. Alright. So how would a woman react? I don't know, actually. Don't know how that would happen. Oh, there, Kita. I'm such a good girl. Yeah. You're such a nice tiny dog, yes you are. Nope, nope. Kita. What is that? Where's that barking from? What is going on with my head? I just want to remember what we had, because it felt so nice. I don't know what's going to go on tonight, but it feels like sacrifices are being made in the name of some unusual things. Whatever shall I do with you and me? So many people want to be together, and I don't want to disappoint anybody anymore. Why can't we get along together under one roof and raise each other up every day and make some hay and show the young ones the way? Why can't we just be together, everyone together, working as one towards something we all love, so we can enjoy each other's time and be one? Why do I have to choose what goes on with all of you? I'm so tired of everybody's fate being solved and destiny going well, when I feel as though I'm stuck in this well, looking at lights up above every night, wishing I could climb out or grow so tall I can pull myself up above it all. But I just seem to get stuck on the way up. Then I start to slide on back down because the walls are so slippery, so slippery. And nobody comes around just to help out. I feel like I'm stuck in this well. When will I get out? When will I move forward with you? I don't know, feeling like it's all just a show, just to try and get me to break out and put my defenses down so I may be hurt again. I can't even tell if I have a friend. Sometimes my brain is just insane. I can't understand why it has to be like it is, why I have to keep on growing, just throwing all this time away. It feels like I have gotten stuck again. But it's okay, it's okay. Baby, I'm coming to the top of my well. I'm gonna get on out and show the world just what they've been missing all along. I'm gonna find all of you, and I'm gonna build a new future with you and you and you. Oh yes, all of you, yes you. Why can't we do this? I don't know. I feel like everybody's got their own mind on something. At least it's okay this time. It's somewhat okay this time. Why can't I be satisfied? Why can't I be oh so nice? I just wanna feel good with you, baby, oh baby. Why aren't you in my arms where I can kiss you so nice and make your night so nice? Screwed that up. But baby got me tongue twisted, oh so tongue tied, screwing up my words and my lines. I can't hold a rhyme, it's just another part of you I love so much. What are you gonna do? I don't know, I can't see the future anymore. Keep on trying to break on through, just to see you, just to feel you. Oh, so close in my mind, but so far away across time. Feeling like I'm so alone without you, without all of you. Why am I this way? Why can't I be okay? Why do I feel this way? I just wanna be okay. Mm-hmm. That's a good picture. What's up, Keita? Is there something that you want, huh? Something I can give you to make you stop licking me? Yeah. You know I love you. It's just I'm not a big fan of getting doggy licks after realizing where you guys look. What you eat. Yeah. Anyways. Anything on Instagram, I wonder. Pretty cool. Can you, Kita? That's a pretty darn good picture. Be proud of that, Philip DeFranco. Common cold's a fucking virus, so don't take antibiotics for it. Oh, that's exactly right. That's exactly what we do. We need to get better antivirals. You know, like, if you think about it, we really just need to figure out a way to train our immune system to recognize any potential, like, things fucking around with it. But then we wouldn't be able to fuck around with it, so maybe it would be better just to invent, like, a vaccine that could be used on anything, or, like, a pill that would be used on anything that changes bacteria or viruses into, anything, really. It doesn't matter as long as it's good. The moth fairy. You know, moths are pretty cute sometimes. Yeah. Felix chained up and quite sad. Makes me feel for her. The baby's the same size of that cat. That's cute. Oh, look at them. Oh, back, Kita. Did you enjoy your time away? Okay. Let's snuggle up. Come here. Kita. I mean, that's pretty cool, though. Wow. I can always be learning more. Always and forever we'll be trying to learn more, because that's ultimately the goal in life. To learn so much, you can do so much in shorter and shorter periods of time. That's kind of the point. Sort of. Right? I don't know. The point of life is what you make it. What do you want your life to be? Personally, I want my life filled with people that love me, and art, and money, and love, and acceptance, and just beauty. So many things. Wow, and 19 clicks or less. That's pretty impressive, truthfully. Yep, Canadian Grants Program, biased against females. For real. Dude, seriously, it's like a thing. I don't know, it's almost like they never took like any of the lessons to heart with Hank Hill or Disney Channel or anything, you know? Like, they never really decided to watch any of the TV shows that had a strong female lead. Because, truthfully, they're the best leads, man. Oh, that's really good. You want to write that? No, I don't know. Maybe. Baby, please. What is that lyric? Maybe, baby, please. Something like that. And you want me to pay attention to you when I pay attention to you? It's okay. It's okay, Kita. Oh, Kita. Who's your cutie, Kita? Yes, you are, Kita. Yeah. Like when I give you some pets like this, you know. And you lick it right behind the ear, right there. Yeah. No. Okay, let's go. He's like, I don't really care as long as you just keep petting me. Yeah. Why is my brain so insane when I think of you? Why do I go through such trouble in my mind? As time goes on, I wish I could just be okay with myself and me. Alright. Can you please find a spot, Kita? It's okay. Here, you want me to bundle you up? Huh? You gonna connect, TV? Come on, TV. Connect with me, TV. No? It's not connecting. Okay. Alright. I didn't want to listen to it anyways. It's, it's whatever. Yeah. Can you please? Kita. Kita, I love it. Just do it. It's just, please. I'm coming for you. I'm making my way down to you. You don't even know. You don't even know what's happening in the background, my friend. It's all humming. It's all humming along like a bird flying around town, getting all the flowers up in the tree. You don't even know what's coming to you. Why do you smell like vinegar? Do I smell like vinegar? How you smelling me, bitch? What you got that I don't? That's my first thought. It's like, what Wolverine superpower of smell do you have where you're smelling me from wherever the fuck you are? Alright, I suppose I'm not gonna listen to Chlorine by 21 Pilots at all, so we're gonna just, Kita, I love you, come on, just find a spot, honey, come on, there we go, get off the thing, why, the YouTube thing just does not want to end for some fucking reason. Because you guys all got what the hell you want. See, like, that's the roughest part for me. Like, that's literally the roughest part for me. Like, it's like, the game is in the background and all this, and I'm like, man, no, like, that's not the game anymore for me. Like, the game is, it's time for me to get fed, The game is for me to get my ass moving and fucking do my shit, you know what I mean? Can we please maybe stop casting? Thank you. Alright. So you want a little bit for yourself now. I mean, not necessarily even money. I'd be fine with a fucking group of people and a goddamn house to stay in. Truthfully. And a car. And enough basic fucking money for everybody to be okay with for like a good year. Yeah, man. I don't need that much. I need my friends, I need my family, I need I need mine, man. I need my people around me, you know? This is how that goes. Damn, no, look at that. There's got some... Can I not open that in app, please? Anyways, looks good. Why are you so beautiful? No, there's this, what the hell is the song? It went on forever on the radio. Beautiful, it's true. Something like that. Just went on forever and ever and ever for a lot of, You can do that high-pitched voice very well, dude. Like, sometimes, and then other times, no. No, it's just a whole bunch of scratches. Like, I'm trying to not do my normal voice because it's loud as fuck when I'm just talking normally. And, It kind of gets a little scratchy and deep and mumbly. Damn, Captive Cosplay on Silkpunk Princess Peace by Jadestone. Cool. Neat. When's the last time I've had a hug? It's been almost a year now. Like an actual hug, not like, oh, it's good to see you, light, like, tap of the shoulder hug. You know what I mean? But like an actual hug. And forget about kissing. I haven't kissed another person since I was in junior high. Fuck me, I don't know, man. When was I? How old was I? 14, 15? 27 now. What the fuck, man? How do you get around with not having any affection at all in your life? Yeah, I mean, you don't miss something if you've never had it. Yeah. It's fine. It's fine. It's just life. Some people get that, some people don't. Some people survive it, some people don't. Stop being depressing as fuck, man. If you want life to not be depressing, you're gonna have to actually help me change life. So, rather just change you. Yeah, everybody's just rather change me, I guess. No, I don't want to change you, just get you going. That's really what it is. Can we not have a conversation this way? Would it not be possible to just normally have a normal conversation? Please? No, this is what you've got, man. Let's listen to this. Let's see if it'll connect to the TV this time. If it doesn't, then we're not listening to any music on this phone for a while. No TV. Okay, Kita, you wanna go to bed? I'm sorry, puppy. I know. I'm sorry. Stop casting. Okay. Well, it looks like my doggo has decided to finally start going to sleep on me, and so that limits my movement. Yeah, I understand that you might be feeling like 3 years is long enough. I don't know, man. I don't know. And see, that's the thing. Like, you can have the talk, but there's a huge difference between, like, I do want to, and, like, have, like, actually doing it when you're ready. I feel like people want to have that quote-unquote happy ending so fast, but they don't really want to actually do the work to make it last. Which is sort of my fault too, personally. Okay, so my genuine reaction to any time anything stresses me out or anything like that, I just avoid the shit out of it and drop it from my life. However, that's terrible and really is not good for, or even conducive towards having a relationship with anybody. And yeah, so I'm annoyed about that. Well, I don't know. What do you think about the CRISPR thing? I think the CRISPR baby situation, I think is blown out of proportion. I personally love the idea of gene editing and think it should be done to everybody. I am also well aware that, some people are very skeptical and scared about the idea of playing God. It's not even playing God at that point. I don't know. It just seems annoying to me that we're not allowed to give everybody absolutely everything. That it's like, well, what's good? I'm like, motherfucker, you have a disability. Don't try and come to me like you just because you are functioning that you don't have a disability. Okay? I'm just saying. All right? There's intellectual disabilities we could go through. There's physical disabilities. There are hormonal problems. There's cancer. There's so many things that can be resolved or at least benefit from basic stem cell therapy and gene editing along with some proper medication to help it all along and physical therapy after the fact. What is this? Anyone who has experienced male puberty needs to be segregated. Wow. Okay. Most people on our side, fuck off. Wow. Still Man, you're funny. It's funny to see someone that fucking stupid. The problem is that they're not that few and far between. It's like, what would I say to them? I'd say, okay, so would they be the ones making the decisions for themselves or for you? So what you're saying is things now have to be separated by hormonal differences. You realize that both men and women can also have similar... It's just silly. It really is just plain silly. It reminds me of the Simpsons episode where there's a wall across the entirety of planet Earth and it's men versus women, and you have this stupid like weird dichotomy or whatever of the way things get taught and what information gets done, and I'm like, that's probably not ever going to be the case. And you'd see they'd probably just grow up exactly the same, with the same fucking bitchy problems, and the same stupid resentments, and tribalism, and bubbles, and everything else would be exactly the same. You just have men and women doing it to each other now. That's the literal difference that would occur. Except people get fucking horny and will probably go over the stupid fence, or under the stupid fence, and start raping each other. So... then you have a war, and then people fight, and then they get together, and then there's the factions that want to stay apart, and then they stay apart for a while, and they eventually die off, because of course they're not, able to sustain themselves, because they grow old and die, and they don't replace their older generations, and the newer, the ones that accept each other and realize how foolish all that stupid shit was, hopefully grow, and, they'll fight again, and It's still gonna be a whole thing. So it's stupid, is what I mean to say. Is your thought is stupid. Don't expect the federal government to provide infrastructure their local community should pay for. Okay. Sure. Okay. I mean, I don't know, man. Voicemail. Official using video. Send. Voicemail. So, let's see here. Oh, did you see Iowa is looking for psilocybin, MDMA, and what was the other one? Something else, all to be potentially legal, which I think is pretty darn cool. Go Iowa. Oh, look, it's your cake day. Pogo stick babe. Alright. So, except for limited reason. That's fucking stupid. You guys should report all stuff. Yeah, no, and in fact, the very fact that you think that people coming together across continents is not a good thing just tells me how fucking stupid you really are. Ouch. The thing is, it's not really you, and I understand it's probably just a fucking troll or something, but still. I'm not even in the mood to try and say anything outside of, like, you're just stupid. You know? No, because it just is not a good idea. Could you imagine if everybody who didn't look a specific way in any particular country had to be deported, and all countries were then forced into your respective races, and any contributions were taken away, and like anything else, like just think about that for a second. Think about all the individual contributions to society that all these people have done, not just from China, but from so many different walks of life. And we're not even talking about the United States. The United States has done their own stuff overseas as well. This is just silly, stupid tribalism again. Nationalism is just tribalism in a different way. I believe our nation is the best because such and such regions, and all the other nations are shitty ass nations. It's like, well, fuck you too, buddy. You know, that's really nice. Yeah. hardcore pro-choice. I think people should be allowed to do whatever the fuck they want. Thank you. Why? Because I have to constantly be recording and doing things, and I don't want to record or do anything. You know, the only thing I want to do right now is just be next to someone and just fucking be like that. That's all it is. Someone that I don't like immediately hate, like my parents or my family in any way. You know, just someone that I can just fucking be comfortable around at the very least. Comfortable silence, man. You know what I mean? You ever heard of that? Probably not, because it's not very well known. Silence in abusive households is not a good thing. It's punishment. So you think something's going wrong if you're not talking, when in reality everything is just fine. We're just not talking. Just having a good time in our heads or doing whatever the fuck we want in our damn brains, and that's fine. And what's the point in trying to make something more out of it than it should be made out of? You know? I'm unaware. I'm so unaware. Chipotle, the best storyline. You know, some of the best storylines I've ever read were in hentai manga. Seriously. For real. One of the better ones, fuck me, because it's actually kind of wholesome, is Nana Tokoro or something like that, where it basically follows this one guy and then the girl, then apparently another girl is supposed to show up at some other point. They're really into BDSM, and he starts working out to try and be able to be a better dom, and like, it just got me so hot and bothered, and it was so, like, wholesome, too, that I couldn't read it past a certain point. Like, I just was like, nope. It's just, like, I just can't. So I'd read that. As for other, I don't know, man, like, most of them are kind of, pretty similar. It's something happens to lonely guy who lives alone in his apartment and his life changes forever. It's usually how the stories go. And if they don't go that way, it's usually very rapey and not cool. Just saying, just throwing that out there. I don't want an word pass at all. Fuck no. I'd rather never fucking say it. But yeah, alone in my own damn room when I was trying to make some music. Never said it to a damn single person. And the only time it's ever been uttered around other people was when I had to talk about it or to read out loud To Kill a Mockingbird, which is, Just a thing, man. Just a thing. That's pretty cool. Interstellar bolts. That's pretty neat, too. When were you most scared of your mother? When we lived in the cul-de-sac over there, down the road. She was okay in Oregon for the most part, but when we moved back to wherever that school is, Serine or something, down that way, things started getting worse, and then we moved over into this cul-de-sac down, I don't know where it is anymore, and then she had to start working more. That's when she started blaming a lot of her problems on me and drinking more. And then we eventually got babysitters. First ones were drug addicts. And that's when I started playing with fire. And then I started playing with knives right around the time we got another babysitter that was basically my older sister's friend. And I really didn't like that because I didn't even consider my older sister someone who could tell me what to do. I don't consider anyone that way. Then they have a scar on my finger from when I cut myself threatening them. Yeah. Those are terrible times, but also great times. Because besides those memories, I first learned how to rollerblade, like over there, skateboard, bike ride. I got my first friends. Yeah, it's a bit weird. It's a bit weird. That's probably when I was most afraid of my mother, because that's when I started getting more punished for stuff, but I don't really remember how I'd get punished. I just know that when we came into this house, because it went from that house to this house, I just started running outside more often. Get away with them. Get away from them. Yeah. I don't know. They work on another job, or another department, on another floor, even. Oh, they work on another floor, you wouldn't know. That one's big in the city. There's the 15th floor, and they're on the 32nd floor, so you really wouldn't know. Transfer to another department. Yes. It's like, well, let's go to the floor, and then that's where it's like, well, they're no longer there now because they're, yeah. Just turn it into, well, yeah, the entire time, basically. What do I think? What do I think? I think they got someone fucking trapped that is part of my group, and I want to fucking just. I don't get anything. I don't get to say anything about anything. It's just. You don't even know what's going on anymore. You got a point there. I really don't know most of what's going on anymore. Truthfully speaking. Kept out of the loop on so many things I really don't even know. I don't know, man. Where does a person find camaraderie? What does a person do to have a life? What do you consider to have a life? Is there a particular amount of things, amount of friends, is it a house, is it a job, is it a combination of things? What do you consider to be having a life? I don't know. I mean, there's a general frame, yes, but anyways. What do you want for Christmas this year? Fucking house. For real though? For real though? Like, I want, like, all the best people around me to, like, help me grow, and I want to be helping them grow and fucking making shit happen, man. That's what I want to do. That's what I want to fucking do, man. I want to get everybody together. I want to start creating with people. I want to start growing with people. I want to start making with people. And everybody's just, I feel like, left me. Yeah. Because you guys you did it, man. You fucking did it. You put the work in. You made it happen. You kept going, and I'm still working on myself. Again, for the 9 billionth time, I'm working on myself again. Starting again, once more, onto some sort of something, some path. I don't fucking even know at this point. All of it's kind of grown away from me, and I've just decided that I don't like anything anymore, but I love things again, and it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense at all. Yeah, I need to work on my podcast and start editing tomorrow. That way I can try and get some stuff done. Where would I take Buddha out for dinner? I'd love to see how I'd like a good pizza. I know that's very American, but, you know, I think pizza is one of the best American foods there is. So I'd like to go take and see if he likes a particular pizza. I'm big on pizza. You can get me pretty easily with pizza or a burger and some coffee and a shake or something. It really doesn't take much for me. It doesn't take much for you. My ass takes goddamn massive amounts of people to fucking even get you to move forward in your life. Can we not talk about me? About how I'm not doing enough? Because, like, that's really all I seem to think about these days. Yeah. Can we maybe not be showing these? Because there's so many of these that are out. It's just disgusting. Wellbutrin. Probably not. Yeah, not likely. Is it ever okay to hit a woman in self-defense? You know what, motherfucker? If a woman is... Okay, to me, women and men are just as capable of killing each other. Just as capable. You have no idea if that woman has training. You have no idea anything about what's going on. All you know is that you're being attacked. You know, in a situation that's, you know, just you getting attacked. So, I think it's perfectly reasonable to fucking swing and hit, man. Doesn't matter who your attacker is, you know. What if she's really small? It's like, don't fucking hit me. Like, okay, you hit me 5 times. I slapped you across the face, and then you're on the ground. I look like the bad guy, but you still hit me 5 times. I only hit you once. And now, like, and me trying to subdue your ass would probably get me hurt more because you'd struggle than me just slapping you across the face and watching you sob on the ground. But personally, I don't like violence. I don't really like that. I'm much more of the, you know, let them get a couple grazes in, get behind them, push them forward, you know, take out their knees, put their hands behind their back, and, you know, grab their hair and, you know, force their head into the ground and basically make them say submit, you know. That's not violent. It's not that violent if you think about what I just described. Turn around, push you forward, off balance, get you on the ground, simply subdue you. What if you can't do that? Then I'm gonna fucking hit. I think it's clear what I said earlier. I will hit if I have to hit. This is okay. Like, there is a time for violence, man. There is. Pussy on the chain wax, and what was the outcome? What the fuck? Uh-huh. I'm not sure I know what any of that means. That's okay, but what the fuck? That's really cool. What does the average person not understand about the opioid addiction? Just how many people are hiding it. You'd be surprised at how many people are dependent on opioids and are hiding it. And they'll still have beers or something because they think it's fine. And they get so close to dying. And there are so many accidental overdoses, like legit accidental overdoses, because they get prescribed these large doses and they think it's okay to have like a beer or two because, of course, that's the culture of America. It's perfectly fine to have a couple of beers, but marijuana on the other hand. But I digress. And their heart rate and respiration rate go way down, and they end up just passing away next to their significant other. And they don't even know. It's terrible. And it's no Breaking Bad puking in their sleep. They just don't breathe for so long that they die. And yeah, it's terrible. Like, the opioid crisis affects so many people. Like, there is a great documentary on Drugs Incorporated about how in Utah or Mormonism in general, like, they have this, like, average 32-year-old population, and it is riddled with tons and tons of opioid drug abuse users, who all have that nice white picket fence family that are seriously going through some fucked up times. And a lot of it stems from, of course, that general society and community of, if you don't think this way, you're bad. If you do these things, you're bad. And that negative guilt and shame kind of drives forward this need to feel pleasure from something, even if it is this substance, because of course it's reducing the pain, but it's also giving me this nice pleasant buzz, and I seem to have energy to go do these things. And yeah, it's not good. It's terrible. You'd be surprised at how prevalent opioid addiction really truly is. Even the standard, like, I only take it once a day, or I only need to get fucked up like once a week or something. But then once a week turns into once every, couple of weeks, or a couple times a week, and then, almost every day, and then every day, and then, you're fucking selling shit, you're just trying to make something work. And unfortunately, it's a drug that does not heal anything. It's a drug that deadens sensations. It takes away neurotransmitters. It is, quite frankly, an ineffective, unhealthy form of pain medication. It's terrible. It's effective. It's highly addictive. It does cause issues. It does not damage the body so much as it forces people to go through these withdrawals and other side effects that do ultimately damage the body. So indirectly it is. Unlike psychedelics or marijuana or any of these other medications, it does not come with any of the extra benefits like marijuana and having anti-inflammatory and all these other benefits. It only does its one job, which is to modulate and fuck with dopamine receptors and nerve endings and in the brain to better help manage pain. It doesn't, do it in the same way that THC, CBD, or any of these other things can do it. And unfortunately, people will have this idea that because it comes from a pharmacy, because it comes from this trusted source, that it's safe, and it's not safe. It's not safe at all. It's incredibly, incredibly deadly for a lot of people. And unfortunately, more and more lawmakers don't care. I feel like they see the addiction problem and they think it's an individual problem. They think it is a problem of the person not being strong-willed enough or good enough in the mind to be able to not get the addiction. But the problem is that the addiction is a physical one. It is an addiction that happens physically. So you just taking the medicine, you can and will develop a dependency on this medication if you take it for long enough. There is no ifs, ands, or buts. If it's 30 days, guess what? You have an addiction. You have a dependency now. That's the fucked up part. And it comes with serious withdrawals, serious problems. And they're giving them out like candy. They were giving them out like candy in nobody's business and still kind of are in certain areas. It's shit. It's a shitty drug that does help certain people, and like I've stated before, there is like levels of dependency and addiction. There is the dependent person but does treat and manage their pain appropriately and does not abuse this medication, and they're good. But the vast majority of people have other underlying psychological issues that are also accompanying this addiction, and those psychological issues need to be dealt with just as much as the actual opioid crisis, because it does not matter if it's opioids, does not matter if it's methamphetamine or any other substance, really, because the human brain will get addicted to anything that gives it pleasure and some form of control, in quotation marks, over a situation in life that it simply finds unbearable and unfeasible to continue living forward without some help. And the help comes not from people in their lives, but a substance that they take. And so they take more and more, and the people around them grow worse and worse and take more and more from them mentally, physically, emotionally. As the drug continues to take its toll, so too do the people around them, and then so too do they lose their sanity and their ability to maintain the life that they had as they continue to spiral further and further down, thinking more and more that this drug is going to be my savior, it's all I really need, fuck everything else, this is the only thing that's going to work. And unfortunately, they trap themselves, and then they realize too late that they are now stuck with this friend, in quotation marks, this substance that is immaterial and fleeting at best, and provides no comfort any longer as they look at the life that has been ruined by this substance. So yes, that is the opioid crisis as it stands. That is the crisis of all addictions as it stands. Absolute worst part of being a adult. The amount of responsibility you get with no recognition. Like the shit that you just have to do for yourself and you have to validate it yourself. Like nobody's going to be like, congrats on doing that thing that you definitely needed to do and should have been doing already. You know, why weren't you doing it? And then they start becoming accused. It sucks. Honestly, there's no winning once you become an adult. It's just what's the next thing that you have to get into. You know what I mean? Which is just, it sucks, and I hate it. Unique tips and tricks. I don't know about any tips and tricks. What do you think about love at first sight? I mean, it can happen. I believe more in lust at first sight than love at first sight. I believe lust can turn into love, but it's far more likely that you saw a person and lusted with them so hard that your confidence was more or less bolstered by the very idea of getting to spend time with you. But good fucking luck with that shit, because that's like you really have to. Okay, so that person has to be ridiculously innocent for that to happen, and they have to more than likely be fairly young, would be my guess. As a person myself has gone through what I've gone through, I just see an attractive person. I see that, and nothing more anymore. But a person that approaches me, on the other hand, is quite a bit different, truthfully. Mercury. What am I doing with myself? I don't know. I guess I'm just ignoring everything that would make me feel good because I don't know. Maybe I'm just not good enough to feel good. I'll get out there. Oh yeah, when are you going to do that? You keep saying these things, but do you ever come up with an actual plan? Sometimes I do. And then the plan goes away. Because, I don't know. You spend all your money on fucking cannabis and drugs, and usually don't want to sell any of your stuff because it means that you actually have to take the time out of your day and put work in towards making yourself better beyond just fucking working out and eating right, because those are easy to do. It's actually hard for you to put forth work into anything that's meaningful. This isn't just going to make you feel slightly better or live longer, but actually makes you feel better about yourself and feel like you're actually going to succeed in life. Have people around you that you can love and trust, that want you to do well instead of what you usually get with your own parents. Everything else. Yeah, but you're really placing a lot of actual, stress on other individuals. If you're unable to provide your own ability to get better, then it doesn't really matter what they do or who comes into your life. Isn't that right? I don't know. Honestly, I just feel like I've never had anybody like that in my life for so long that I really don't know what kind of a difference it would make to truly have people that would care for me and want me to do well. You don't feel like your parents do that? I feel like my parents have their own way of doing things, but they don't really want to help me with anything that might actually be more for me. And anytime I start getting better and start talking about it, then I had my mom tend to bring me down after a while. Man, I don't know. I don't want to talk about any of that shit. It gets boring. Feels like there's nothing I can really do about it, other than what I'm already doing about it. What are you doing about it? taking more drugs, meditating, trying to eat better. Are these anything that's actually going to get you out there? Yeah, but if I even get out there, will anything actually change? You know what I mean? Like, think about that for a second. Who's going to go after me? No job. Not even have SSI. Got a podcast going. Got my own mental health issues, and I have this going on in my life. I mean, if it wasn't from somebody that's already going on in this life, I don't think anything is going to happen. Well, I hope you find someone. You know, really do it. I don't know, man. No. I don't know why. Can you stop with those nails? The nails are really getting to me. I know the nails. Oh my gosh, the nails. Please stop with the nails. I get the damn nails. They're disgusting. I never should have even talked about them. It's just weird. Just fucking weird. They're done very well. It's just, golly. What's wrong with my wife and kids to be in another relationship with a homeless girl? I mean, not really anything technically. It's just you're really, I don't know. Mustiest experience ever. Mustiest? Do you know what musty is? Yeah, that sounds pretty bad. Yeah, I was about to say my mustiest would probably be when I was going into the locker room in middle school during the summer. It was just terrible. There was just all the terribleness. Just all of the terribleness. Because it didn't really even necessarily. Like, that's the thing. Like, it was like sweat covered up with like Axe and Tag. Remember Tag? Tag that was the better. Like, Axe smells like shit compared to Tag. Used to be able to smell like, and there's still probably a couple bottles out there or spray things, but still. Anyways. I should broke out if yes, maybe rules. I don't even know what bro code even is. I haven't been with bro long enough to even know what the base. I mean, I know not to fucking try and get together or do anything like that. Or she dated her, just doesn't means I can't date her or something like that. I don't really remember, truthfully. It's been a really long time. I don't even really know of what I saw on like Disney episodes and Nickelodeon stuff about what they went into it. Outside of that, nothing. That is the sexiest thing someone has ever said to me. Uh, I don't know. No, I think someone complimented me saying I had a nice looking face one time in middle school. It was a whole study period where we were supposed to go over about what we like about ourselves and what we like about each other, or one thing we like about each person from the group. And so I don't really count it as one thing, but yeah. It just stands out because it was actually like really, it was like she specifically said face, not like you're handsome, but like I like your face. And that was something for sure, still stands out in my mind to this day. And so that, yeah, I never really got complimented on many things. I was not a good-looking kid growing up, and the only times I wasn't really good or wasn't really all that bad looking was when I was in football during the 9th grade year, and I think my super senior year, and then 2017. Yeah, each of those times I was about the least amount of weight I had, and for whatever reason I took care more of my body during those times. It's weird. It's like when I start spiraling worse mentally, like I start eating better and starting to try and work out, and then I go back to not doing that and then sink down lower, and then it's like a temporary solution, and then it just overwhelms me or something. Songs you reminds me most of my life. Don't really have one. We were just right on this. I see person. Yeah, I've seen the cop slamming the woman down. She shouldn't have been getting nearly that close, truthfully. And yeah, I mean, honestly, I don't really see what he did was that wrong. Um, so yeah. Really? Well, I mean, he could have, just grabbed her and then put her down, but he didn't do that, so. Yeah. Why can't I just make one goddamn move? That's all it would take, is one fucking move, is all it would take. I feel like that one move, no matter what it is I take, will be the death of me. But is it the birth of a new me, or is it the birth of an old me? Is it the death of something bad? Is it the death of something good? I don't know. I have never seen this at all. I've never even heard of this.
Hey guys, it's Tree. Remember me from Happy Death Day? I'm back. What could be more romantic than watching me get stabbed, killed with a bomb, falling off a roof, I'm plummeting to my death in a bikini. Perfect date night, right? That is the last time I'm dying for you.
Why? Because I actually don't really want to listen to it. Because break up with your girlfriend, I'm bored. Like, I don't even know what the fuck the goddamn thing is anymore at this point. What am I supposed to do? Why? What in the world am I supposed to do? I don't know. Why aren't child molesters in church severely punished? Because, motherfucker, hypocritical things with the church have been going on for so damn long that truthfully it doesn't really matter to them. They don't really care that much. Because they need to be able to show that they can keep together and stay strong and a sense of community and something, yada yada. In reality, it's all just a crock of shit. How old were you during the knife incident? 7, 8, I think. Oh, maybe even younger. Maybe 5 or 6. Yeah, because I was 7 when I came here. So probably 5 or 6. Yeah. It's true, though. You always need plans, sometimes you just need the balls. Yeah, it's true. I wish I had some. Says the guy that fucking made plays and did all that, played with his own fucking life. How is it you're able to do that, but you can't get yourself to just fucking get up and go and try and meet women? Like, you know for a fact there's going to be one that doesn't give a shit about your current situation. Why is it wrong to let her try and love you? What is so wrong about you? I don't fucking know, man. I get the feeling that I'll get killed if I try and do anything in general. But you're not going to. It's an old feeling, man. She's gone now. They're all fucking gone now. I don't really give a shit. Yeah, it's true. Maybe it's just the learned response to every time I try and get out. Constantly get my ass handed to me. One way or another. Almost feels like I'm stuck having to constantly do it this way. Alright, let's go back to Twitter because I'm bored. Honestly, I don't even want to be doing this right now, technically. I mean, do you guys really want to just listen to me randomly prattle on about random shit I see in my social media feed? Who gives a fuck? Apparently nobody. And that's okay. I'd be embarrassed if we haven't figured out a way to more accurately and efficiently extract energy from things. If you think about like our ability to extract energy on the small scale and be able to do it efficiently and be able to make it work, because think about it this way. Imagine if we could have like not antimatter matter levels, but at least 20% efficiency out of like an engine's combustion cycle. Just think about that. Like, and if you were able to do that on a small scale and ramp it up, like the amount of power you'd get out of it is just insane. I think. Oh, that was the ice maker. She said she likes men from the south. It's funny. What are you doing, guys? What am I doing? What are you doing? What is life doing in general? Does life need to be doing something in general? Or is life just doing things and then stuff happens and then that's what the actual thing in general means? Dude, stop. You're thinking too much about things. Yeah, I mean, you're right. I don't know, it's the concepts. I like thinking about the concepts of things. What the fuck? Okay, well, that's one way to go about that. What am I going to do with myself? Because I'm getting my head straight. I'm gonna make my day right. I'm gonna play with everybody and show them the world I see through these two eyes. Oh my God, man. I might just die on the way up, but motherfucker, I don't care. Let it happen. I'll fucking survive and thrive. Phoenix rise up in the sky. God damn, lightning strikes twice. Oh motherfucker, you wish I had died. I'm coming for you. Wanna make you see what I see in my mind's eye. Don't even try me. Don't even play with me. Oh, I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you, world. Oh yeah. Do 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 do. Coming for that fucking money. Coming for that love and trust. Gonna grow it like some trees in my backyard. Gonna have some crops in the inside too. Gonna show everybody just what it might do when I got enough money to make some changes, honey. Oh, it's coming for you. It's coming for you. Don't even know what it's doing. Oh, that background noise you've been ignoring, hey, it's getting louder coming towards you. That fuzzy little brain of yours is gonna say hi to the bat I've been swinging in my pride, man. Gonna show you what your brain matter looks like, but yet show you what your beating heart feels like in your own damn hand, like I squeeze it, keeping you alive as your blood drains from your face. Dude, that's a little creepy. Never said it wasn't creepy. I did come up with some really incredibly crazy and creepy things that I don't want to talk about at all. Ever. Anyways, I'm not going to talk about that. Because it didn't exist if I don't talk about it. It does fucking exist. Shut the fuck up. I don't care. I don't want to talk to you right now. Who the fuck are you talking to? Myself at this point. It's fucking great. Well, that sucks. You know, my acne never got that bad to the point where I was losing school. Not that my parents would ever be like, you know, your acne's bad enough that you get to stay home from school. Didn't matter that I ended almost trying to kill myself multiple times. But hey, you know, you still gotta go to school, buddy. School's, you know, the thing that's gonna try and make you kill yourself. But hey, it's cool. It's school. You gotta go to school. Fucking school. Fucking asshole motherfucking parents with their bullshit. Which, you know, it's not even their fault, which is kind of the worst part, because I wish I could just be fucking angry at them and blame them, but I can't be angry at them and just blame them, because, quite frankly, they had their own fucking shit going on. At work or in their own past, and, you know, eventually I continued to egg it on, and of course they egged me on. It just became this mutual destruction and combat of epic proportions, and now nobody trusts anybody, but they still love me enough to let me live here, but it's really out of obligation, because truthfully, they wouldn't hear the end of it, because, you know, well, he's clearly not hurting anybody, he's not hurting himself, and he doesn't seem to be doing anything necessary. That's really fucking good. Well, following that, yeah, getting into random shit that doesn't matter, because I can't change the past, and I need to let it go. So much easier said than done, though. Yeah, what's the problem? What's holding you back from letting it go? Do you still miss them? Do you still romanticize all the things that was going on inside, like they were helping you? Not just your parents. They helped you out a little bit, but also the people that stole all of your ideas and took everything else. Did they really steal all my ideas? I mean, I told them to fucking take it and run with it, because I would never be able to get it out. Is it really so bad? I don't know anymore. At this point, I'm just stuck constantly reliving the same damn thing over and over again, wondering, did I really do the right thing? Did I really let the right people have the right stuff? Did I really order the right things? Did I really do the right things? Did I really say any of the right stuff? Did anything of it really happen? Was there any real love? Of course there fucking was. In fact, that's what annoys me the most about the entire situation, is that I did fall in love with all these fucking people, and some of them were fake, and they did use me, but there are people out there that weren't fake, and they didn't really use me. They got used by the fake ones. And now I've got new people that are starting to realize who I am. They don't even know the current situation, and I don't even know the current situation, and things are going on in the background that I'm not privy to, because I need to get my own head on straight to be able to even start this up again. Is any of it worth it, though? Because clearly you guys don't really need me. Why even take me in? Why even try and help me? What's the point? What's the point of any of it anymore? You know what the point is. Is to make it so you don't die, so nobody else dies, and so that there is an actual chance of redemption for humanity. So you actually have the possibility of creating something that's truly long-lasting for this world to truly enjoy. And kind of reminds them, hey, no matter how bad it gets, there's always the possibility of a reset. That is a pretty good shirt. Is that what you want to do? I have a lot of things I want to do. I have people I want to meet. I have policies and stuff in politics I want to do, and places I want to go, houses I'd like to build, songs I'd like to create, science I'd like to do, kids I want to have, cars, engines, planes, trains, every fucking bit, all of it I want to do, every last bit of it. I want to have my fucking cake and eat it too. I want to fucking smother my damn face into that shit and make it all messy as motherfucking possible, but I don't care because it's mine. And I'm stuck here again, trying to get that fucking confidence back. What's even the point? Isn't there someone out there that you know is waiting for you to come back? Aren't they enough of a point? Yeah, but for some reason, my damn brain is like, I don't really seem to care about anything. Again, at least not in that direction. Like, some reason my brain is on a dual system. Like, that's not what I want, but it is what I want. And it's not what I need, but it is what I need. It's like I can't allow myself to let myself feel that longing, that need for others, because as soon as I have a need for something else other than myself, it's possible for it to be taken away. It's possible for that need not to be met. It's possible for expectations to be gotten rid of. Things can get worse. They can get better. I don't know. I suppose I'm talking to myself here and just trying to figure out if I really want to try and do it. Of course you do. That's all you've ever been doing, working towards that, isn't it? Yeah, I mean, to a degree, working towards that myself and seeing where it is I want to go. There isn't really a plan, or really anything. I don't really want to necessarily do anything either. The reason why most of this started happening was because I was really good at delegating, and I knew I wasn't the best at being able to create certain things in certain areas. So I figured, hey, why don't we get this person? Why don't we get that person? We'll get this and that. We'll do this. And it worked. It worked well. It's very well. If I could, I'd do it again. Let's fucking create something new. Fuck it. You know? Says the guy who can't even collaborate. Doesn't even know where to start looking. Doesn't even want to try the idea of... Like, I just can't do it online. That's the thing. Like, I'm so paranoid online now after everything that's happened. I just can't do it. Like, everything just has to be in-house, in reality. If it's not in reality, I just don't want to do it. That's not how any of this works, and that's the problem. Increases the danger, but fuck it. Why the fuck should I have to care about that shit? Why the fuck should we care anymore? Why should we have to hide? Why should we have to be the ones always on the defense? Always being in the shadows? Sure, for certain things that's great, but for others you definitely need to get out and become true to yourselves and be ultimately more useful to humanity. Some of us are born to be somewhat in the limelight. Some of us are born to be very much in the limelight, and some of us are, of course, we don't want even that. We'd rather be in the background. Where do I fall? You know, I don't really know. I'm kind of an in-betweener on a lot of things. A double personality on so many different things. I always got given that choice by my parents. Well, why can't you? Like the standard, well, you have two choices. You can either do this or this. Well, and then I'd come up with a solution that allows me to do both that they didn't think of. And then they'd get annoyed and be like, oh, well, you can't do that. So that started pissing me off. It made me start hating everything again. Yeah. Because this is just another example of people giving me choice. And I don't like choice. I like my way. And my way is everything or nothing. And that is the only way it's going to be. Because we can use everything and everybody. Everybody has a purpose. Everybody has a possibility of helping and creating and doing amazing things. And the sooner we realize that, the better off everybody is. You know, I'm just gonna fill up all of my diary things with cosplayers and sexy anime women. Just be complete degenerate and not give a fuck about what other people see on my fucking feed. Is that really what's gonna happen, or are you really just gonna never really go on Instagram when you go outside? You read me too well. You know me too damn well. There's a reason why I don't go on certain sites. I'm mostly a Twitter guy on outside because it's just text based. There isn't that much in terms of picture, like really hardcore or high resolution, not hardcore pictures, which is actually a really, really good thing. Can we just please? Thank you. That's really good. I know. You can't just expect somebody to fucking knock on your door and say everything and whisk you away. You know that shit's not gonna happen. Yeah. It's annoying. Is it though? Would you really want someone to knock on your door after they've hacked you, after they've done all these things? Would you really want them to just knock on your door You know, at this fucking point, I don't really mind the idea of it. I'd be a little annoyed. I'd be a little scared at first, but I wouldn't care. But ultimately, this is not good for my confidence. And I need to get my ass out there and get my confidence back. So it's going to be a little rough for a while. And it sucks. It always sucks. Everything always sucks, man. The best part in life sucks. It's true, though. Like, the best part in life usually come with a bit of suckage in between. That's really, really good. Following that shit. When was this made? 2 days ago. Oh, that's cool. What are you doing tomorrow? Because I want to get you really fucked up and see how you react to weird things being said. What? Yeah, it's very weird. It's very weird. Like, I just want to talk to... I love the idea of getting someone, like, very high that's never been high before and just asking them questions and seeing how they become introspective. It makes my day. It really does. Or, getting them... I don't like drunk people. That's the thing. Like, I really don't like drunk people. They're not... the nicest to deal with is probably a better way to say that. They become idiot kids that have way too much strength for being idiot kids and have way too many responsibilities and abilities to fuck things up, and so I don't like drunk people. I really don't. I don't even like the act of drinking in itself. It's really not fun for me personally. It always comes with consequences. Even though I don't necessarily get hungover, just like I don't even necessarily have a come down per se. Even after that, I just definitely get run down. It's not like super nausea or like everything's spinning or anything like that. It's just like, yeah, I really am gonna have to take it easy for the next 3 or 4 days and eat well, have my supplements and my yogurt and probiotics and try and recover what was ultimately a destructive thing. So yeah, drinking is just not very fun. But it's one of the few legal ways that you can get fucked up, so go figure. Yeah. If you were to recommend anybody out there, first time, or 18, or 21, or whatever it is, and they want to get high or something for the first time, what do you think that they should do? Let's see here. You're gonna have one shot of whiskey. Just because I know you want to fucking try with the damn... Smell it first, down it fast. You're gonna hate every goddamn second of it. Maybe you like it a little bit. Okay. We're gonna get you some concentrates. So be prepared to have your head blasted off. And then we're gonna give you a little bit of acid. Just to round things off. And nobody gets to leave your side. You'll have someone to talk to. And that would be my beginning for them. So acid would be, not the 4-ACO-DMT. You do the acid. You do LSD. Truthfully, I don't know. it seems sort of problematic to, I don't know, because the 4-HTO DMT is not really going to give you the like amazing experience that you may come to want from a psychedelic. You know, it's not gonna transport you into this nether realm like DMT or something like that. It's not going to destroy your ego or do any, like, it's and you still want to be moving around. Like, high doses of 4-HTO DMT or mushroom will knock you down. Like, you're not going and doing things, you know what I mean? So that's just me. That's just, like, I think LSD might be one of their, like, they definitely have some basic physical or actual visions occur. They get the taste and experience of liquor, which will definitely give you the whole alcohol experience, and cannabis will definitely give you a better overall experience than trying to get drunk for your first time. And then LSD, while I haven't really tried it too much, will more than likely have you experience some cathartic feelings, especially if you're within, a nice light show and headspace from the two previous substances, and you got a person there that's talking you through it, and especially as you're coming up on the LSD, and it should probably be pretty nice. Possibly. It's possible. That's really good. Okay, so music artists, there are different temperaments between artists. So there's music artists, which have usually larger egos, and then there are painting artists that usually have smaller egos. And then there are, obviously different types of art. So the way you work in the medium ultimately displays your type of personality traits and behaviors. My art is, well, quite a bit different in terms of how it shows people the ups and downs of life. It changes policies and grows forth good and light in the form of science and art and connected music together. My form of art is bringing people together, bringing things together to have a good time. That's what I'm good at. Probably will be for a good long time too, because I just seem to have an innate understanding of others that even from a simple glance I can tell some fundamental things from people sometimes. And I don't feel like I'm judging them. I just feel like they are them and I am me, and we are simply two beings having a conversation, wanting to express concepts and thoughts and feelings about those concepts and thoughts. And it becomes so much more meaningful that way versus this person is saying this thing or this person's doing this thing. I don't know. It grows with you after a while, and feel like you lose a little bit of yourself within them as you try and escape your own reality in your head, as you listen more and more to this person's reality and perspective, and you gain that something, that extra something that is so nice. Who are you waiting for? Waiting implies I know what's coming. Waiting implies I'm going to be doing something other than searching. There's no waiting. It's just inaction. That's all that's happening right now. It's really cute, and I like it. Why don't you like me? I like you. Why don't you like me like I like you? Why aren't you here? Like, why can't you just admit that you like me like I like you? Why? It's not enough. Why do you gotta pester me about things, man? What is your inability to... I got hurt hard. You know what my fucking inability is. You know what the fuck that inability is. Don't try and play games with me, motherfucker. I'm in no mood to try and play games. Okay? You even know what it was that did it. You fucking got jealous, and so many other people got jealous, and then things started going off at the fucking chain, and so many more people got hurt that needed to get hurt. It got so bad. And now we're all trying to just move forward like it wasn't a thing, and I'm afraid that the same thing is going to happen again, and the lesson won't be learned, and so I'm afraid to even try and go for anyone because I don't know who is who and what is what. And all I want to do is prove to you guys and myself that I can actually do something in my damn life. I'm not just all talk, coming up with ideas and plans, and never being able to do anything. Dude, your ideas and plans and more ideas, you fucking continuously create. You have no idea what you've been able to accomplish. No, I think the problem is I know what it was I could have accomplished. And that's the problem. Oh, yeah. Had there been one person next to me, we could have done this together. Person out there. But what about the fact that if we'd done this together, we probably wouldn't have been alive, we probably would have been killed, and so many other things. I don't know. That's the ultimate question, isn't it? The path we didn't take in the past, what the future inevitably might have been. Unfortunately, we never really will know, will we? No. No, I don't want to do that. I want to like this guy's sculpture. Look at that. That is really incredible. Sculpture work is hard, man. That takes a lot of planning. A lot more planning than you about photography. Photography is weird. So photography people can be either, extremely arrogant, or they can be extremely like repressed. I feel like they're very afraid, but they're also not very afraid. It's very weird. Because photography in itself, depending on what you're filming and what you're going after and all these sort of things and what type of camera and so on, ultimately changes dramatically how you decide to actually pursue and what your personality ends up being. Says the guy who does absolutely no art. It's true. My art was just convincing you on a different path, of one that wasn't the destruction of all of humanity within the next 150 years. That's kind of rough, man. Yep, that's kind of rough. I saw a path that was leading us on a destructive future. And I changed that path, so I might still be able to live for long enough to change my own self. You know what I got as thanks? Fucking knocked to the head and a whole bunch of fucking body problems. It's not all you got, is it? Apparently you guys made me live again, which is, I guess, good. Yep. You don't seem too happy about the fact that you're alive. I feel like I've accomplished nothing. I feel like I managed to stop certain things from happening, but it wasn't me that did that. It was everybody else. It wasn't me that did anything. I didn't get to do anything. I didn't get to have the music. I didn't get to have the movies. I didn't get to have the love. I didn't get to have anything. I just got to be lonely. Got to get hurt, attacked, and fucked with. So it's all kind of the same. Feels the same as it did before. We're not doing what we want you to do, so we're gonna do this, or oh, we are doing what we want you to do, or we do this, or oh, it's not really about that, it's something else, and hey, how do you feel about this, and what do you feel about that, and I don't know anything about anything anymore. Because it's not even that anymore. It isn't. Like, it feels that way, but it isn't. Most of the time, it's just constant support. It's just that it's been that way for so, like, all month. I'm, like, my head's stuck on it. And I'm still trying to get past the whole, like, everything that went down. And the fact that I just couldn't get over it. Couldn't get over any one of you. Like, I couldn't stop loving everyone. All these people that fucking hurt me. I still couldn't get myself to not love you. And that pissed me off even more. More weakness. Whatever. Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, I was wondering what the heck was the difference there. Wow, that is really good. So what do I want to do tomorrow? Tomorrow, I just want to take a couple of pictures of stuff and, maybe put them on eBay, maybe put them on Craigslist. See if I can't get, damn, that's really good. See if I can't get, some things sold, perhaps. I'm really hoping I can sell the, something. Really just anything at this point. Just get my damn self to do something. You know, you were fucking basically just destroyed the last 2 days, right? Like, definitely your fault, but it's not like you were gonna suddenly be able to do all these things. You realize that, right? Yeah, nah, just, no. Should have been able to do it. I fucking don't like it when you don't allow yourself some slack, man. You realize that doesn't help you at all. You always talk about trying to know your limits, but it seems like you never ever want to listen to yourself about knowing your limits. Give yourself any slack. I gave myself slack last month. I'm tired of giving myself slack. It's always giving myself slack every fucking day. You ever think that you've never really given yourself slack? Even when you thought you were just ignoring everything because you couldn't handle it anymore. Just like you did before. Yeah, I mean, true. It's no excuse, though. No, it's not an excuse for some of the stuff that happened, but if you don't allow yourself the ability to say that things were not right, and stop trying to give yourself every bit of blame possible for you, you're not gonna heal. Blame, shame, all of it's just a drop in the bucket. Meaningless crap. Unfortunately. When they feel real, and they feel like it's a good emotion, because of course I am this terrible person that did these terrible things, so of course I deserve to feel these bad things, and do these bad things to make up for these bad things, and ultimately it's not worth it at all. And it doesn't help you or anybody that's trying to help you, or really anything. The sooner you realize that, the sooner you get to heal and let other things go. And start to trust yourself to love again, I'm betting. Which then you might actually be able to trust yourself to love somebody else, because then it won't hurt so bad if you get hurt. What are you, my therapist? Maybe. Can I please see this person's profile? No posts. You have one follower. Tamika Sawyer. Who? You know, I need to, what do you need to do? I need to stop this voice recording and start charging this up. Yes. Because you're not gonna last the entire night. So yeah, like an office. Not a big house, but an office. That would work. God, I suck. Yeah, I complain about everything. Yeah. What's up? I don't know. I don't know. Someone's fine. Oh, it's pretty. Looking out so pretty. Something like that. It's a Crack and Smack song. Anyways, I'm gonna end this here and ship it off to, yeah, Google.